And good morning to those of you joining me on the recording. What a beautiful day it is. Beautiful day. It's a beautiful spring day. So let's hold. If it's not a beautiful spring day when you're doing this, just know that it is right now, and we can bring some of that sun and brightness into your life. So let's just start by loosening up your shoulders. And come round. And the coffee will taste even sweeter after today, because you'll be able to sit in the sun and drink it. Bring one arm up for me, stretch out and over to the side. Come on down, and then just bring your other arm up. We're going to reach and stretch over to the side. Oof, and up. Bring your feet a bit wider. Bring this up and stretch over to the side and up. Going to get all of those little icky bits warmed up and moving this morning. So just starting with those hips, I want you to just let your hips come from side to side. So just a gentle nudge of the hip from side to side. And then from here, we're going to take one of those legs and just come into a knee lift. So we start to warm up into the front of your hip, lift, lift, and then up to the other side. Come on up and in, lift, lift, lifting through the chest. Ooh, all the snuffles. And then take that leg and we're going to come into your side swing. So this leg coming across the body, out and over, out and over, out, 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 and then to the other side. Let your leg come out to the side and we add that swing. So those arms coming across, if I can get balanced, and over, 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 over. 3, 2, 1, and back. Bring your hands to your hips. Ease down now towards your knees, and then come up to standing. Again, come on in and up to standing. We'll come on down and lift, down and lift. So we get that nice long back, stretching out through those hips at the back, shoulders back, in and lift, down and lift. One more time, down and lift. And then bring your hands into the back of your head. Let one knee lift up and balance. So your elbows come out to the side. So we open up through your chest. And then let your leg come out to the side and those arms out wide. So we just press through the ball of your foot. Bring your arms out wide. Again, let your knee lift up. Hands into the back of your head. Elbows out wide. Breathe in here, nice and steady. And then let that leg come out to the side and balance. And then other side, let your knee lift up, bring your hands into the back of the head, elbows out wide. Let your leg come out and hold, and then let your knee come in and up. Again, from here, that leg comes out and hold, your knee comes in and up, and then feet nice and wide. Take a little squat down just to get your knees and your hips warmed up. So again, not too deep, just starting to warm up the joints. In and lower and in and lower. And then from here, hold that little squat down and just take your weight from side to side. Again, thinking hips, insides of thighs, across, over, over. A very noisy Robin outside. I can it's like he's only just learning as well. It's a bit monotonous. And then across and over and over and over. Good. So from here now, let's just start to swing those arms, getting those shoulders moving a bit more. Lift up, 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 up to the ceiling. In 3, 2, 1, then up to the balls of the feet. Breathe in, come down, up and lower, up and in, up and in. Again from here, 4. So we add the squat, 3, 2, 1 and down. Then just a side step. So we're coming across over in. One thing you will feel a bit if you've done Pilates with me this week is your little, I'm going to call them the side pockets, your side buttocks from those clamshells with the band. Deeply effective, but slightly unpleasant across for a few days after. Over 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to come into your kick with the push back. So come up, push. Again, we're just doing 8. This is really opening up the back of the body. 3, 4, sorry. 3, 2, 1. And then the same thing to the other side. Leg comes up, push back. Up, push back. Up, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then I want you to come into a lunge. So step your foot back. Find your lunge position. Lift up through the chest. Hands by your sides, and we'll reach and come up. Reach, come up. Reach, lift. Reach and lift. Again from here. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Then up, over to the other side. Find that lunge position. Hold here, chest and shoulders open. And we'll come down and down. Reach, reach. 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Then bring the backs of your hands together. We're going to round your back. Open up through the chest. Round your back. Open up through your chest. Again, round your back. Open up. Round your back. Open up. And then just come back to that back rounding there. Tail under, really pushing your lower back away. So we kind of stretch out deep into your lower back. And then as you come up to standing, we make this into a hinge again. So we just come down and lift. So we take away the curl and up. In and lift. Lower and up. Lower and up. 3 more now. 3 and 2 and 1. And then just start to come into a little jog. So we're up on the balls of the feet. And as well as starting to get some impact and heart rate up, it's about warming up through the calves and the Achilles a little bit here as well. So we come up, 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 up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, shake out those legs then. We're going to go for round number 2, this time with your light weights. So can you get your light weights for me, please? And pick up your shoulders, up, back, down. Start with those little swings so your feet are around shoulders width apart. Arms up and back, up and back, up and back, up with the swing. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Then we come up to the balls of the feet, start to add a little squat down. Up and up and lift and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more. We come on down. Then that little arm out to the side, leg comes out to the side, into your side leg lift. So up, toe forwards. So this is about that balance. This is about that stability on this leg. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and then over to the other side. Bring that leg out. We'll come up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Then into your kick. So we're going to just bring one arm up. The opposite leg comes up. We push back. So bring the arm down, push back. And if that's too much on the coordination, you can lose the weight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the same thing over to the other side. It's possible I miscounted there, but it's okay. Other leg will go up, push, confused myself, in. So we kick, we push back, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Hold those weights into your chest. Come into our side step. We come across, over. If you can, just a little spring, just to have that bit of impact. Again, warming up calves. Across. Last 3, 2, 1. And then those hands to your hips. Ease down to your knees and come up to standing. Your little hamstring stretch and deadlift all in one. Down. And so we worked on this a little bit last week. Do you remember? We were working on the shape. So we want bottomed out, back straight. Yes, so keep those shoulders back for me. In and in. Take those arms back and do the same movement. Just trying to find ways of keeping that chest nicely lifted. 2 more now. 2 and 1. And then we came into that little squat. So holding that squat position. Again, hands into your shoulders. Just let your weight come from side to side. We come across. So little squats, warming up the hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then turn around so you come into your lunge. And we start to lower down. Chest lifted. And those hands go over, over. Reach, if you can this time, a little lower in that lunge. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then to the other side. Take that foot back. Let your shoulders come down. Little bend through your knee. And we'll come over, 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 over. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then pop those weights down onto the floor. Up into our little jog. Again, just focusing on that gentle bounce. That work into the balls of the feet, into the calves. Let those arms come up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, shake it out through those arms. Back to that rounded back. Hands come in. Open through the chest. Round your back. Open through the chest. Again, round your back. And open up. Once more. In and lift. And then just shrug those shoulders. One more time then. Let's just grab those light weights. Hopefully, starting to ease into this a little bit more now. So your feet around shoulders width apart. Shoulders back. Up and swing. Up and swing. Start with that shoulder movement. Up and up. And then can we start to add the lift, push back, up and up and up and 4 and 3, 2, 1 more, up and down towards the floor. Then from here into that little squat, hands into your chest and shoulders. Come a little lower this time if you can, and then you can either hold here or add that little side sway, side to side, hips moving, nice. Legs working, knees and ankles warming up on this one as well. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we come into your swing. So one arm comes up, the other leg, we come in, push back, up, push, up, push, up, push. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the same thing to the other side. That arm comes up, we kick up, push, up, up, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands into your shoulders, the side step coming across, cross, over, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then into your lunge, take 1 foot back, find your lunge position, hands down by your sides, and then we'll reach and up, reach and lift, reach and reach and down, down. 1 more each side, in, and then over to the other side. Take 1 foot back, in and hold, down, down, in, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Then from here, those hands down to your hips. So I've got a hair tickling my nose. In and up, in and lift, down, lift. Can you bring those arms back as you lower? Again, just to feel the back is working, keeping that back strong, out and lift. And then that side leg lift. So one arm comes out, the leg lifts up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then over to the other side. Lift, 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 lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Pop those weights down on the floor for me. Oh, a little warmer, but let's just come into our jog up onto the balls of the feet. I'm going to just pick up the pace, pick up the cardio pace a little bit more now. Now we're hopefully nice and warm. Let's just start to drive the arms. So we lift the chest up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then those side steps become a side jump. We just come across nice and easy, but we definitely lift off the floor. So we're over, over, jump, jump, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then feet into a squat position. I want you to squat down. And what we're going to do this today is add a jump. So we squat down, and then on your next squat, we're going to jump. So 1 squat, normal. 1 squat, lift off the floor. Yes, just to start to get a bit of that impact and power. Yes, in and in, jump. Good. In and in, jump. Again. In and in, jump. 1 more time. In and in, jump. Yes, then onto 1 foot. Bring your leg behind you so you come into this little hinge of a single leg deadlift. Up, tap, up, tap, lift, lift, stay with it, up, 1 more, and then over to the other side. So we take that foot away, hands down, we're going to lift up, up, that hinge, working into your bottom, working into that stability. Last 2, in, and then hold your squat down for me, and we're going to come into our twist. So we hold here, and we're going to add that rotating punch. So we're nice and low, twist the hip over, in, again, punch, and in, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Shake out through the hands, shake out through those shoulders. Let's just come back to that again. So back into your little jog, lifting up the chest, driving the arms up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then those side jumps across and jump. Nice and light on your feet. So send the foot away, little spring, good, over and jump, and jump, and spring, and spring. And then back to me. We're going to come into your squat and then your squat jump. So down, lift, down, spring, down, lift, down, spring. Again, in and down, spring, squat and down, jump. Again, in and down, spring. One more, squat and squat and jump. Good. Then from here, find that squat position, your rotation across, in and in, a little lower, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Right, grab yourself some water. Let's grab our weights again. Light ones first, just to warm up the heavier set. We there? So bring your weights onto your shoulders for me into a squat shoulder press. We'll come down, push, in, push, in, push, in, press. We've got 4 more, down and in and in. 1 more, down and lift. Then we come into our lunge, take 1 foot back, and this is our one where we add a little bit of rotation. So I'm lunging, my left foot's forwards. I'm going to take my right hand, bring it round to the outside of my knee and back up, so it comes back to this position. We'll come down, lift up. Your progression would be to take it down to the floor. In and in and last 2, down, 1 more, down, lift up. Change legs, change sides. Bring that foot back, find your lunge position. Arm comes out to the side. We start wrapping it round to the outside of the knee. If you want to, down and lift, down and lift, in, up, in, up. 2 more now, down and 1 more, down and lift. Now I've got lightish weight, so I'm going to pop both in one hand. So you want 2 or 3 kilos in one hand for this one. We're going to stand on one leg, and then from here we just reach forwards. Very similar, but we're just on one leg, and we're going to add a little push. So we come down towards the knee, bring those weights up, down towards the knee, bring those weights up. So it's a little single leg deadlift with a shoulder push, in and up. Same thing on the other side. Onto one leg, bring those arms up, and we're going to take that leg out and push. Well done. Yes. If it's very wobbly, do fewer. Yeah, just do what you can for this one. We're aiming for 6 and down, push. I'm just going to add 2 more, in and lift. 1 more time, down and lift and lower with those weights. And then from here, just come into your little squat position, and we're going to hold your squat and add a punch. 2, 3, 4, 5, right out in front, 6, 7, 8. Weights down. A repeater. Knee comes in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over to the other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab those weights again. So we started with our squat shoulder press. So just 1 more round here with the light weights. We'll come down and push. In, push. In, push. In, and 4 more. Down, press. Down, press. Down, press one more time, down and press. Then we come round into your lunge position. So we're going to hold your lunge down as far as you feel works for you. Option 1, reach to the outside of the knee and then bring the arm up. Option 2, reach the outside of the foot and then arm comes up. Down and down and 6 in total. Last one. Down, up. So then we change legs. Find your lunge. Down, this arm comes up. First option, outside of the knee and up, or down into the floor. Take that lunge, lift up, in and 3 and 2 and 1 more and lift. Then the single leg. So one hand, I've got those weights in one hand, I'm going to stand on one leg. We bring those arms up and then we tip forwards down towards the floor and bring the arm up. Down towards the floor, bring the arm up. In and lift and down and lift and in and lift. One more time, down and lift, and then over to the other side. Bring the arms up. We'll come down and lift, in and lift. Again from here, down and up, in and lift. 2 more on this side, down and up. 1 more time, in and lift. Good. And then just holding those weights out in front, shoulders down into your little punch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Weights down. Repeater. We'll come in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing on the other side. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we are done. Right, shake out through your hands. We're going to grab some water and then get your weight for me, please. Your heavy one now. And back to center. Oh. So let your shoulders come back and down. We'll come in down towards the floor and lift up. In and lift. In and lift. Lower, push up, down and lift. Again from here. Squat down, lift up, in and lift. 2 more, down and up. 1 more time, down, lift. That weight comes forwards into the fronts of your feet. Up, 2, strong through the back. 3, 4, again, 5, lift, 6 and 7, 1 more, 8 and down. Weight down onto the floor. And then this time we take those side jumps into your skaters. Over. So power now. Jump. Yes. Jump. Spring. Use your space. Use your power. In. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then with those feet parallel, not your full double leg lunge, but I just want you to jump out, jump back, out, back. So we're just, it's like a very slow spotty dog. Out, back. Again, in and in and in. 1 more, out, back. Yes. Then weight again, ready for your little deadlift. 10 this time. Feet wide, shoulders back. Nice and long through the back. And in. And down. Lift. Down. Lift. In. And down. That's 6. 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1 more down, up, and then that row, up, lower, lift, and up, and up. 4 more here, 4, lift, 3, lift, 2, lift, 1, down, weights down to the floor. That side skater, over, jump, use your space, and really try and see how far you can spring. Land on that one leg, over, yes, and over, and jump. 1 more each side, across, and then from here, those feet parallel, and we jump, middle, out, middle, out, middle, out, middle, out. Again, jump, and jump, and jump, and jump, and back. Good. Okay, shake out those legs. We have 1 more round, so get that heavy weight again for your squats. This time, 12. Shoulders back, chest lifted, and walk up. In, lift up, down, and in, and down, lift again from here. Drop, lift, down, lift, slowly. We've got 4 more here. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more. Down and lift. Good. Then that weight forwards into the front of your feet, and we'll come up. 2, 3, 4. Again. 5, 6, 7. 1 more. 8 and down. That weight down to the floor. Ooh. Into our side jump. Come across and spring and over and over and 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Out, feet hips width apart. We come out, in. Use your spring. Out, in. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just that little jog up on the spot. Lift the chest. 8, 7, good. 6, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, walk it out forwards and backwards, and we are going to come down to the floor. So onto your hands and knees. We'll come down. There we go. Grab a mat. Come on down. So we're on your hands and knees. Let your toes come under. We're going to come and hover. Knees hover off the floor. Inhale, lower. Knees hover. Inhale, lower. Knees hover. Inhale, lower. 1 more time. Knees hover and down. And then if you just let your arm come up to the side and lower up and lower, up and lower. One more time, up and lower. Then we're going to lift your opposite hand to knee up and away from the floor. And we'll come on out, come on back, come on out and back, out and in, out and down. Other side, lift and hover, and we'll come out and back, out. So just using the trunk and the tummy, out and back, out, down, toes under, hover, feet out, hold, space between your ears and your shoulders, push that floor away as you lift up, draw your hips up to your ribs as you hold, and then back down to your knees, round to seated, middle of your mat. Bring your arms out, and we're going to just start to roll back, open up through your hips and up to seated. We're going to roll on down, open up through your hips, up to seated. Again, we'll roll down and lift and roll down and lift, and then all the way down to the floor. We're going to start with your bridge, so your hands by your sides, lift up into a bridge position, hold that position, and then just tap the hips down and lift, down and lift, down and lift, down and lift. And then as you lower, hands into the backs of your thighs, let those feet lift up. So I want you to feel your lower back pressing into the floor for this one. Hands behind your ears, elbows nice and wide. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excuse me. And felt that coming. Let your knees come over to the side and twist. Just perfectly timed. And then up and over to the other side. And back, hands by your sides. And we're going to lift up and down. Up and down. Lift and lower. Lift. Now, if you can, we're going to do this on one leg. So let one leg come up, and we're going to do 4. Tap, lift, 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 lower. Other side. Bring that leg up. Tap, lift, lift, lift. Feet down, back down in towards the floor. Hands backs of your thighs, lift up, press your lower back down. Bring your hands into the back of the head and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. No sneeze this time. Feet down. Little twist before that final round. So let your knees come across and up and over to the other side. And lift up. And then one more time from here. Hands by your sides. Lift into your bridge. And we come down and lift, lower, and lift, down, lift, down, lift. Can you lift one leg? And we tap, up, tap, up, tap, lift, tap, lift. Other side. Bring that leg up, and we come down, lift, down, lift, down, lift, down, lift, put down, roll down in towards the floor, and then once again, hands in, lift up through the ribs, lower back presses down, bring your hands into the back of the head and hold. 4, 3, 2, well done, and then just bring one leg in for a lovely little stretch in towards you and hold. And then onto the other side. In and stretch and hold. And then let your knees come over to one side and twist Up, over to the other side, and twist. And up, up to seated. Bring your hands out by your sides, and we're going to just gently stretch out through your neck. So bring your ears over and up and over. And then bring one hand down, reach up and stretch. And down, reach up and stretch. And then onto your hands and knees. Stretch out around your back. And then onto the balls of your feet. Or come down, heels down into the floor. Let your hips lift up. A little bend around your back and slowly come all the way up to standing. And as you come on up to the top, just bring the backs of your hands together, stretch out through your back. Open up through your chest. Again, from here, backs of the hands together. Open up through your chest. We are going to take a big breath in. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for those that joined me. And hello to those of you online.